So TikTok took down my last video within minutes, and not for any good reasons either. But I got really mad, and you know what? Because anger is an easier one to, hold on to than, just feeling crushed and heartbroken. This is the reason TikTok took it down. Civic and election integrity. Not one time did I mention elections in that video. Not one time. Not one time. Everything this paragraph says is a lie. But because the tech giants control all social media, they'll continue to silence people like me. It gets exhausting. It really does. It's sad and it's exhausting because the people on the left, they play their people. They play the left side, average Americans like fools, and the right side plays the average Americans that are conservatives like fools. They spit all over us because they are a uniparty. Let's remember something. There's this idea that when Trump said fake media, that he only meant certain media. No, he didn't say the left-wing media. He said media. I said that Alex Marlowe, he's the head of Breitbart, that he went to Harvard. It was UC Berkeley, but they all come out the same way. They don't know how to do the right thing. They justify poor actions and poor behavior. Their decision making, like, let's not tell people the truth about Elon Musk because, God forbid, we don't want to hurt our side, and the left does that too. But as you can see here where it says UC Berkeley, where he was an activism advisor for the Young America's Foundation. His work with the Berkeley College Republicans landed him on the cover of Time magazine. He sits on the National Journalism Center Board of Governors, where he mentors the next generation of journalists and new media freedom fighters. Yeah, so we don't have a chance because unless the average American people want to see how you can't, there is no media to trust. Because they just will leave out the parts like let's not risk our side having power by telling people who Elon Musk is. Maybe Trump does that so you people he wants to see who has some balls or some courage to stand up for the right thing. Because he's seen how too many times you guys totally back DeSantis, and then when you see the American people aren't on the side of that, then you backtrack and then all of a sudden are supporting Trump again. But then, he puts Elon Musk in a position that doesn't exist. And then you all carry on to a nauseating degree about how great Elon Musk is. But you none of those conservative podcasters, none, and obviously not the liberals, and none of the media conservative told you the truth about Elon Musk. There is no honest media. Down the Breitbart hole, Steve Bannon once said it was the platform for the alt-right. Its current editors disagree. Is the incendiary media company at the nerve center of Donald Trump's America simply provocative or dangerous? What's so hurtful about this is Donald Trump wouldn't support this stuff. He sees what both sides are doing and doesn't support you being corrupt and not speaking the truth. So when he puts Musk or RFK Jr. up there and you don't say the truth or question Donald Trump about why all of a sudden he would support these people, when that's what your job is as media, then it shows you're just as bad on the right as the left is on the left. Insider reported that the staff of Breitbart had been ordered not to write critically about Jared Kushner anymore. The article explained this in context of Byzantine Palace intrigue. Bannon, after butting heads with Kushner, was rumored to be planting negative articles about him in Breitbart. But Kushner allies caught on and complained to Trump, who ordered Bannon to stop the fighting, all of which made for delicious gossip but didn't appear true. In the days leading up to that article, I sat in for maybe a dozen editorial calls with Alex and his staff, who don't have a physical newsroom in Washington but gather twice a day by phone. Alex Merlo was pushing so hard to get information on Jared Kushner. He was telling somebody in the White House, just get me a recording of anything you can with Jared. Just a hit job, and that's a conservative outlet. All because of the Jewish aspect. This is the garbage. This is the garbage. And they all grift. Every one of them grift. They grift for their t-shirts. They grift for their hats, their everything. In fact, I almost think that's why Donald Trump will sell stuff like right now. He's selling. I meant to post it. It's this picture of, when he was at Notre Dame, and there's this picture because there's like one person in between him and Jill Biden because Jill Biden was there, and there's this way she's like looking at him, and then it has this, buy our perfume, and so the Trump is selling perfume now. And it's like I almost think he does this stuff to see if the other ones will do it too, and they do. Glenn Beck does grifts. Patrick Bet-David, all of them, every single one of them. Rogan, doesn't matter who, they all do. Breitbart. But the thing is, all of them don't respect our Constitution. The left and the right media, same way. Doesn't matter who it is. They don't respect the Constitution. They don't respect the American people because they just think that they're smarter than you and that you buy all their bullshit. And the left's okay with that, and so is the right, because the left does it to their side and the right does it to our side. And then we go on and argue with Democrats or liberals, okay? Or liberals come and argue with us. And it's like, both of them are playing us for a fool. And I don't mean Donald Trump. In all honesty, this is the only thing Donald Trump could do was put these supposed people that are supporting Trump in these positions like Elon Musk. Because by doing it, then he can measure, is there any conservative podcaster that sings my praises that's going to speak the truth about Elon Musk? And not one of them has. But what they have all done is carried on about how Elon Musk opened the door to free speech, and that's bullshit. He did not. He shadow bans. And he has the power to do it with all of his control in big tech. And they think they're going to play Donald Trump. So this is the only way Donald Trump would be able to then he can be able. He knew it would be the American people like me that don't work in media. Okay, I may not come across as somebody you like. I'm not all polished and in some pretty suit like all the people on TV. But at least I'm saying it straight. At least I'm being honest. Because Donald Trump, he knew it. He knew it wasn't going to be the Charlie Kirks that saved the country. It wasn't going to be Breitbart. It wasn't going to be any of these bastards on the right or the left. Because they won't speak the truth. Their job is supposed to be like, why did Donald Trump put Elon Musk in that role? Like I would imagine, I would guarantee that's what Donald Trump wanted to see. Yeah, is Charlie Kirk saying it? Is anybody know? Bannon at one time, but that was before he went to jail, was speaking truth about RFK Jr., was speaking truth about Musk. But then got out of jail and said, well, no, Donald Trump's picked these people, so we need to all unify and support. No, I'm not about that. I support Donald Trump, but I think Donald Trump was expecting, no, I don't think he was. Let me walk that back. I don't think he expected the right-wing media to do the right thing either. But he knew the people would. And he also knew the people would get silenced. If you're a conservative and you've been being shadow banned everywhere, make sure you make a Truth account and you post on Truth. If you remember when Truth came out, they made sure there was this slow process for people to come in. I think every video you put on there, it's never going to be taken down. You may be shadow banned because a bigger person controls the tech, but they know who all those people are. and every single one of them will be exposed. So be sure to post on truth.